Let's see. Hey there, Rain. Thanks for stopping by. I'd ask where Elisa and Laura are? Those two lovely flowers would do wonders in brightening up this building. Let's not make Rain's life even harder than it already is. I shouldn't think out loud. Still haven't talked to Angelica much, but she's definitely an interesting one. That aside, your request was for me to assist with testing out the orbital bike, wasn't it? So what will I be doing? I could hear you making those vroom vroom noises before you even stepped through the door. I was not! Does that mean you want to try and ride it? Vroom vroom? I'll give you all the juicy details when we're ready to test. We want to make sure you have the time. Yes. First of all, let me tell you a little bit about the bike. Everything you see here is something that Angie asked me to build for her. Because of that, the bike's been fine-tuned to meet her specific needs. In a nutshell, it's all Angie. The engine, the brakes, even the handlebars. I see. As you might expect, she and that bike are practically symbiotic. When she's on it, it's a sight to behold. But because we tuned it specifically for her, it's become a little too tough for anyone else. Think of it as an unruly horse. No denying she's a fine bike, but she doesn't play nice with strangers. I'm really hoping I make it through this alive. Don't scare him now. Crow's ridden it just fine. But I suppose he's been working with the bike since we started too. Compared to him, you're a complete beginner. Which is great, you'll have a more objective opinion after your ride. I guess it makes sense why you'd ask me. Feeling a little nervous? Let's head over the highway. So, what are Toe and Crow doing here? They told us you'd be doing this, so I came along to show support and brought the first aid kit. The bike's at least partially my baby. Think of me as an overprotective father, making sure you don't mess up and hurt my girl when you take her out. Don't make him any more nervous. Don't worry, Reen, just ignore everything this guy says. I do, and it's worked great for me. We can rebuild the bike, so stay focused. You have much experience riding horses? Yeah, you shouldn't have any trouble then. She's a whole different beast, but the basics of riding are the same. Have fun. Alright. 3 things you want me to test are starting it up, shifting gears, and coming to a stop. You can't ride if you can't get moving, so let's talk how you get started. Okay. Once you shift into the first gear, open the throttle and steadily release the clutch. Before switching gears, make sure to pull in the clutch quickly. Once the shift gears, release the clutch slowly and steadily like that when you start her up. Last thing you need to worry about is stopping the bike, which you probably want to know how to do. When you want to slow down, release the throttle and apply the brakes to both wheels front and back. You're going to want to give each one different amounts of pressure. Apply the brakes strongly to the front, lightly to the back, and that'll be good. I wonder how much effort they put into a gimmick like this. All I need to do now is let go of the clutch and get moving. Angelica told me how to do this. What exactly did she say again? Quickly and firmly. Oops. Clutch, gear shift, throttle, okay. Slowly and steadily. Here I was hoping it'd be a proper thing where I get to control the bike, but Falcom, known as the company with zero money. This feels great. Release slowly, pull in quickly. Nailing it. The next thing was like getting it to stop, I think, where it was like the front, you got to do it real hard. Strongly in both wheels. Strongly at the front, lightly at the back. Were literally all of these just answer number 2? I stopped almost exactly where I expected to, so I guess I did it right. Well, better head back. Woo! Welcome back. Well, I wasn't. I'm amazed, to say the least. The sheer speed, the vibration of the engine. It's pretty great. Look at this guy. He's trying to act calm and composed, but his face is just screaming, let me go back out and ride. Plain as day. Seems you handled pretty well based on your report. Not bad. Probably could have done better, but I do appreciate it. They're having so much fun. Maybe too much. Thanks, Reen. The info you gave me should come in handy. Glad I could help. I think she'll be a much more stable ride from now on. I'll have to be sure to tell Elisa's mother about everything we learned today if they end up mass-producing Orbital bikes. Elisa's mother is the chairman of the Reinford group, right? Didn't know you were familiar. The Ragnar and Reinford family share a good relationship. Oh yeah, they're both big names in Rower, right? Yeah, Angie's dad's one of the group's biggest shareholders. Whoa, they are pretty close. Well, now you know. Elisa's mother provided the engine and a number of the other parts for the bike. Well, that's how you got your hands on everything. That's right, although whether or not the Reinford will be able to mass produce the bike is an entirely different matter. Their biggest goal is to turn a profit. The only way it's happening is if we can show them that it would make money. Which is why we're currently trying to make it into something that the masses can handle. And today, you were a big help in getting closer to that goal. I'd love to see that happen. Looks like you get it. Guess my first impressions of you were right on the mark. No, I haven't properly thanked you yet, have I? Thank you for helping. Here's a token. You sure about this? It seems like a really valuable quartz. Whatever. Sure you'll put it to good use. I'd like it if you could help us out next time you need a hand, too. Born to be Orbital. Complete. Well, now that we got that done, I think we should check out that quartz we picked up. It is... Alright, we have Earth Bell, which halves delay when using Earth Arts, and then EP recovers on the field and enemies drop more Sepith. That's pretty good. Also, it looks like we have access to the whole class now, which is neat. Granted, I imagine we'll be getting more. I don't know. I have no idea what the deal is with the awkwardly dressed, small cyan-haired girl. But she seemed to have some sort of relationship or connection to Lecter. Lecter, of course, being the character introduced in Trails in the Sky the Third, who was a student council president of the Genius Royal Academy, but was then revealed to be working directly under the Blood and Iron Chancellor Osborne. I believe that's the connection there. So that probably means an uh-oh for us, but I do remember her being in the intro for this, so. Alright, well, I think what we should do next is, I believe we go to the engineering building. I think that's where you buy weapons, because I need to not forget to buy weapons and stuff. God, I need to actually remember, because it's not you. Courtyard Gymnasium, yeah, it's got to be in here. Pawn shop, no. Is that the boutique? Might be the boutique, actually. Boutique might sell it. Let's see. What do you... we can get you some good clothes and stuff, but gardening, bookstore, just station. What is this one? It's a cafe. I guess general goods. I guess general goods, maybe. No. Where in God's name do I buy a sword? Laura, help! You can't help me. You've always been useless for these types of things. We only have one more left. Yeah, it's that one. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the pawn shop? I don't know why I don't remember where the fuck I buy swords at. I don't know why. But it just so happens that it has come up. Sarah's not gonna be back till later. Oh, you already knew she wasn't here? Nope. Real convincing. Ooh. He's got some cool stuff there. Might as well just give you this. Give me my money. Where could I possibly? The engineering building, probably. But didn't I go in there and he did not offer me what I needed? It's the only place I can think of. Shop. Buy. Yeah, he only has these. That's it. I'm gonna have to Google it. How to buy weapons in this video game. How has it gotten this bad? Okay. We figured it out. One, the top result is a GameFAQs thread where the first replies are Walmart, the weapon shop, and Bass Pro Shops. Thankfully, the last one actually had it. It's the student union, which I don't necessarily expect because it has a fucking cafeteria in it. Ah, son of a bitch. Hello, I'm here to buy your wares. I'm really interested in Kogetsu no Mamaru. I'm interested in that. I think that's pretty good. I could also probably get some other stuff. If they let me pick whoever I want for these, I don't feel like blowing money on his necessarily. Fee might be a good idea. His fee's pretty decent. It's hard to choose here. Yeah. Alright, I've gotten one for a bunch of you. I might as well get you one as well. Alright, that'll be my limit on the ones that I'm getting for you guys. Let's head to the engineering building, because that's the one that lets me use the upgrade menu. Alright. I can upgrade this to the Rogato. But let's have a look. This is 150 strength. And this will up it to 215 strength. And then I can get the Gray Needler. Actually, we should probably focus on my high priority characters, which are you and you and you. Think we're working it like that. So now, equip the Rogato, which is 65 points better than what we were using in the previous chapter. And you still have that, and oh, did I already have a Braver +1? Oops. Alright, you have the Gray Needler, you have the Sinclair, which is what I upgraded into. Double Skinner. I guess I forgot to equip the Rogato, or the earlier version of it, because he was the only one where I had to equip a thing. Alright, well. Now that we got ourselves outfitted a little bit better, I'm at the point where I'm thinking about what to do now. Here's the plan. We'll do 2 free day events, and then we will do the schoolhouse thing. So let's do that. Who are our options? Let's do another one with Juices, because I like him. He seems cool. Wow, your clothes are all covered in dirt. Even more into this than I realized. And it's just dirt, hardly an issue. Takes a good deal of effort to care for horses. I suppose it's only natural to end up like this. I suppose you're right. Should I give him a hand? Yeah. I got some experience working with horses myself, so it would help things go faster. It must be your hobby to show up unbidden to assist people. Your offer does come at an opportune moment. Oh, this is every bit as tough as I remember it being. Alright, you think of throwing in the towel? You were the one who offered to help, so don't think I'll let you back out so easily. I know. Aren't you getting a little tired yourself, Juices? I mean, we wouldn't want you to overexert your frail little noble body or anything. What do you take me for? This is nothing! Perhaps if you put as much effort into your work as you did your toothless jokes, you'd be done by now. Guess Juices isn't any friendlier toward girls than he is to guys. Well, time to focus. Ah, it's a horse! Look at this horse! Understandable, the horse recently arrived from the Nord Highlands. Still young, he hasn't quite grown accustomed to stables. Does the school normally get horses all the way from the Highlands? Indeed, they're known to breed the best horses. Even the army gets their horses from here. Now then. Juices gently stroked the horse's neck. Wicker! You're pretty good at that wicker thing. When I was younger, I used to go to the stables whenever I felt bored. My brother taught me how to ride horses and how to take care of them. Truly grateful. You two are lucky to have each other. Not gonna let some snooty noble who learned about horses from his It's subtle, but he's definitely changed since we came back from our last field study. He's more willing to be open. Care to explain what you're staring at? I'm just staring at your cock. Oh. Alright, dude. You wanna, like, look at each other's cocks and do push-ups? That's my new canon, and it cannot be changed. That's just what we're doing now. You know what? Well, let's hang out with what's her name? Toa, I believe it is. We could probably do that. Yeah, that's that. Yeah, probably. Let's forget she's in the main building, second floor. I haven't talked to her since like I think the beginning of the game ish. Makes sense. I don't know why I thought she was in here. She's in the first floor, my bad. Some people were like, what the fuck's happening over here with you? And I was like, I don't know, man. Fucking don't ask me. Why would I know? Should be in here, right? Yeah, there she is. Are you looking forward to the midterm result announcements as much as I am? Sounds strange to say it, but I am. You're looking pretty busy for someone who just finished her midterms. You bet, now that the year's halfway through, we got a lot to discuss. So much, in fact, that we even reserved this room. There's the Academy Festival, someone wants to use the swimming pool next month, there's a zillion other events. It ain't easy being a member of the student council. I think you're the last person in the world who'd actually take this advice, but try not to overwork yourself. Guess I'll consider it. Thanks, Rin. Why not? Just so happens our usual note taker's home nursing a cold. Do you mind filling in? After a short parade of exchange of names, shaking hands, slightly too long eye contact, he got down to business. Well, that should cover everything on the agenda. Summer will be here before we know it, so I think the pool should be our highest priority. We should decide on who will be handling each task. Then allow me to take care of the arrangements regarding the pool. I'll get our documents sorted and hand them over to the requisite instructors. Thanks, let me know if anything comes up. Speaking of which, do we have any updates on what we discussed last month? Allow me to gather the necessary documents. She's so good at her job that even the upper class students are hanging on her every word. I guess she didn't charm her way into office. Several similarly riveting discussions later, the council meeting drew to a close. Thanks for the help. You really didn't need to say to help me clean everything up, but I'm glad you did. You're always doing so much, I'm just trying to return the favor. But you're really something, you know that? That meeting had a ton of stuff to sort out and plan, but you made it look easy. Like a human student notebook. Thanks, I think you might be exaggerating a bit. I couldn't get a thing done without the rest of the council. Really? Probably saw it during the meeting. We were able to sort everything out because everyone brought their ideas and opinions to the table. I sit in my fancy chair and act out my role, but they're the ones doing all the heavy lifting. Never would have thought of it like that. If I'm being honest, I don't even know if I'm suited to be president. But if everyone believes I am, then I guess I am. Even if I can't meet all their expectations, I want to show them I'm doing stuff. Wow, I guess that's best anyone in your shoes could do. Still, Toa's at least got that much to guide her. Maybe if I knew what I wanted to do, if I had that kind of purpose, maybe I'd know what kind of man I want to be. Boop! She stood on her tiptoes, straining with all of her might to reach up to and gently pinch my cheeks. Howard. You just looked stone-faced, so I had to do it. You're first year, no need to get ahead of yourself. You got a full year here to figure things out, on top of this one. You're not psychic, are you? I know how hard you've been working. I mean, you started this year, you go through you're in a class that's harder than every other normal class, and you're forced to do our shit on top of it. It's a lot. Deep down, I know what she's saying is true. If I start getting desperate, I'm just gonna paralyze myself with fear. We still have a lot more stuff to clean up and put away. But once we finish, I'll make some tea. That's one way to get me to hurry up. Alright, I'm pretty tapped in terms of morning recording. I think we could probably call it here. We've done a couple of free time events, we've gotten some stuff done, and I feel like we're no worse for wear. Let's head back to the front entrance. Next thing on the docket is the Old Schoolhouse Mystery Part 3. I will bring in a party of people with me, and we will take it out. And we'll do just that next time on Trails of Cold Steel. At this point, I would, talk a little bit about how I'm feeling about the game, and there's not much to say except that I'm gelling with the routine of this game. I will say this, the routine that they've been throwing me in here has been quite good. It doesn't feel like I need a major threat to happen just yet, because there's been just enough amount of intrigue, and the pacing and general gameplay here is a lot more fun for me to play than the Trails in the Sky games, personally. Though third, I feel like, was the strongest of those. This is a nice big step beyond that as well. But we'll see how things continue to pan out. We're gonna get some stuff done, and maybe find out how I did on those midterms. I think I did pretty well. That's gonna do it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Videos like this are only possible thanks to the generous support of my supporters over on Patreon. And you can see the names of my various supporters going across the screen right now. But I did want to highlight my top-tiered supporters that are in two groups. First up, we have the Wayfinders. They include Azure Counselor, Dronic LX, Haas Bear, Javier Porksword, Lasky 3, Matthew Cassidy, Mitzi, Mr. I Like Bacon, and the Dungeon Master. But of course, standing even above them are my top-tiered supporters, the organization, the few, the proud, the 3 people that paid me $50 a month. They include Colleen Suarez, KC, and WTF Spider-Man. Thank you so much to all of my supporters, big and small. If you would like to contribute and make sure these videos can continue to happen, you can do so over at patreon.com/KZXcellent. Every little bit counts and is appreciated. And with that being said, I will see you guys next time.